Have you ever sat down in meditation and tried to clear your mind? You've probably done this before. And you sit down and maybe for 1 minute you clear your mind, but then your thoughts come back. And you're sitting there and you try meditation, but you keep on thinking. And oftentimes what I've seen is that people conclude, they believe that because they were thinking, they suck at meditation. They're horrible at meditation. I hear people say that they can't meditate because they can't get their mind to shut up. Or I'll hear something like, meditation doesn't work for me because my mind runs around. I can't stop my mind. And so today we're talking about your thoughts and how to see your thoughts differently so that you can feel like a success in meditation. And this little video that I'm making, it comes from the heart. As you can see from the Buddha statue behind me, and maybe just the other videos on my channel, you know that I'm huge into meditation. You know that I've done many meditation retreats, but for many years, for the very beginning of meditation, for about 2 years, I tried all these different meditation techniques because I thought I was sucking at them. Like, I persevered, which is great, but the whole time I was persevering, I was feeling like I was terrible at meditation. Because my mind kept on going, I couldn't shut it up. And so I tried concentration, I tried mindfulness, I tried vipassana, visualization, mantra, just sitting there, different mantras, guided meditation. I tried a lot of different types of meditation because I kept on wondering, how can I get my mind to shut up? Nothing is working. God. So I really had a lot of anger and sort of anxiety and this doubt that I was meditating the right way. But once I took meditation more seriously, when I actually devoted a large chunk of my life to meditating and met and talked with people who'd been experienced meditators for years, I started shifting my perspective on thoughts. And I started realizing a few things about thoughts. And so I just want to share with you some of these insights and some of these different ways of seeing thoughts that have worked for me, that help me feel like a success in meditation, even if I am thinking. And perhaps there's 4 things that I've thought out. The most important one for me has been realizing if I'm thinking, sometimes it's because I'm avoiding feeling. So let me be clear. Sometimes I'll be anxious, or I'll be depressed, or I'll be worried, or I'll just feel bad. And so I'm sitting down in meditation and I'm just thinking. But if I'm being honest with myself, it's because if I felt in my body, like if I'm feeling sad in my heart, I'm feeling sad. And if I don't want to feel sad, then I think instead. So I might have a negative, painful feeling in my body, and to avoid that, I think. So this is a useful mindset because it makes you realize, why am I thinking? Is there something else in my body that I'm avoiding? And so instead of battling your thoughts, instead of fighting your thoughts, you realize, oh, maybe there's something inward that I'm avoiding. That's the first mindset. The second mindset was realizing that success and meditation is not, let me repeat, is not based on how many or how little thoughts you have. Success in meditation is not based on your clearing your mind. It's not based on clearing your mind. Success in meditation is based on 2 things. 1, how quickly you notice that you've been thinking, and 2, how do you react? And it's the second one, how do you react? That's way more important. For example, many times in the beginning of meditation, in the first few years I was meditating, if I had a thought, I would then think, God dang it, I suck at meditation. I can't stop thinking. God. That would be my thought. That would be my reaction. But nowadays, if I have a thought, my reaction is pretty quiet. I'll have a thought, oh, you got to do this, you got to do this, you got to do this, you blah, 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 someone said this. And then I'll realize, oh, I'm thinking. And that's it. So my reaction is neutral. We want a neutral reaction to our thoughts. So let me repeat this. Meditation is not about not thinking. It's about when you think, can you react neutrally? Oh, I had a thought. Yeah, just keeping it calm. The third thing is that oftentimes meditation is unpleasant and we're off in our heads. We're thinking all these thoughts, thinking we're terrible at meditation. And it's because we don't feel relaxed or safe enough. And this is the number one tip I give to beginners. If you are just beginning meditation or you're not sure about it, I just say, hey, forget about the thoughts. Don't even worry about trying to clear your mind. I just want you to relax. Can you just feel good in your body, just relaxing your muscles? Like just sit down and maybe squeeze your shoulders up to your ears and then relax them down your back. Can you take a deep breath into your belly? Can you relax your jaw? Can you kind of soften your neck and your belly? Can you just relax? Can you soften? Can you feel safe? Because if you're not feeling safe and relaxed, it's nearly impossible to quiet your mind. You know, when we quiet our mind, it's more because you're relaxing rather than willpower. So it's a hugely important paradigm. It's teaching people, instead of trying to control your thoughts, try to relax. Like, don't try to control your thoughts, because if you try to control your thoughts, you're just going to have more thoughts. And then when you fail, when you have another thought, your reaction is going to be, God, I can't control my thoughts. But if you relax, try to just relax your body, try to relax. Then when you have a thought, your reaction is neutral. And then finally, the last mindset around meditation, it has to do with understanding concentration. It has to do with realizing that concentration, oftentimes the traditional example of concentration is like this, where someone gives you a finger, they say, okay, feel your fingertip. And so they say, pay attention to your fingertip. And so for 5 seconds, you can feel your fingertip, right? You can do this right now. You just hold up a finger, you stare at your fingertip, and you can feel it for 5 seconds. And then someone says, were you thinking in those 5 seconds? And the person says, no, I wasn't thinking any thoughts. And then they say, okay, so that's meditation. Now just clear your mind like you did with the fingertip and do that for 10 minutes. The thing is that our brains can only temporarily concentrate. It takes thousands of hours of training, thousands of hours, thousands, like tens of thousands, to maintain this focus for a long period of time. Now, I don't know about you, but most people don't have thousands of hours of training in meditation. And so we have to realize that your brain is a sense organ, meaning its job is to think. So for example, my skin is always feeling things. It's always feeling things. I'm always feeling things. That's my skin. My eyes, my ears, they're always taking in data and processing it. The same as with your brain. Your brain's job is to think. Okay? Your brain has this background thinking. So just because your brain is thinking doesn't mean you suck at meditation. No, your brain is just thinking. Your brain automatically thinks around 80,000 thoughts a day. 80,000 automatically. You can't just shut off your brain. That's like turning off the sun. Your brain is, its natural job is to think and to process. So stop thinking that you have to control your thoughts. Just relax your body. Try to feel your body, especially those painful feelings. and just try to relax and stay neutral. So those are my tips. Have a great day. Peace.